Hello viewers and welcome once again to the Dukascopy TV studio. I'm Ben Jones and alongside me today is Borden James from BMFN Australia. Borden, thank you very much for coming in today.
Ben, happy to be here.
Firstly, if you can discuss BMFN, can you tell our viewers a bit about your organisation, its origins and what you do?
Sure, happy to do so. My partner and I have been in the business for quite some time. We started out as deliverable brokers in foreign exchange. We partnered with a bank back in 2001 in the United States, and deliverable foreign exchange quickly led us to margin foreign exchange. So we were the first bank in the country to actually offer margin foreign exchange to retail clients. That department of that bank was ultimately sold to IFX out of London. IFX was subsequently sold to City Index, and at that point in time we decided to venture out on our own, and that's sort of the origin of Boston Merchant Financial. We've grown the business to expand to be in 11 different countries with a presence on the ground in each one of those countries. We offer over-the-counter foreign exchange, margin retail foreign exchange, in addition to contracts for difference on commodities and equities. So that's pretty much what Boston Merchant is, or BMFN now.
Fantastic. Now, you obviously talk about your company. It's very global. You have a lot of offices worldwide. Can you talk a bit more about your company's reach and what you do specifically in each country?
Sure. It is truly a global reach, which is, I think, sometimes just surprising to me. We have offices everywhere. And I guess going around the globe, when we think about it, we have a new registration in New Zealand. It's out of our Australia office, so we have a presence in New Zealand. We have a presence in Australia. The Australia operations is both a back office operation, administration, and sales office. That segues over to China, where we have 2 sales offices and an operations back office. That segues itself. Let's move on to India, where we have a purely sales office, representative office there. Moscow, which is one of our registered entities, we have sales and administration there. We have a partnership in Kuwait, where our management team is in place there with a firm there, and we're sort of the back end for that entity. Moving on to Cairo, which is one of our great offices. As much difficulties as they're having in Cairo and Egypt during these times, they're doing very well there. So we've got an office there that's purely sales. An IT office, or our IT operations, is out of Ukraine. Have quite an extensive group of IT support there. Moving on to Bulgaria, we have an entity in Bulgaria that's licensed, where we have both sales and operations. A tremendous amount of operations for the entire group is handled out of Sofia. Moving on from there gets us to the UK, where we have a money services business there in the UK. We intend to expand that this year. We'll get a UK license, or we seek to obtain a UK license for OTC derivatives, and that's pretty much it. Mexico, yes, we have an office in Mexico. So Mexico represents pretty much the entire Latin American region. So we have a very large global footprint.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, BMFN Australia has recently formed a partnership with Dukascopy Bank. Can you explain a bit about what this partnership is hoping to achieve?
Sure. It gives us great opportunities to sell more, and that's what we are. We're not really a online marketing and advertising organization. We believe in sales on the ground. So this gives our sales staff globally more to offer. The product that Dukas is offering is fantastic. The technology is there, and our not having the internet and marketing presence that the bigger players in the game have, Dukas brings quite a bit to the plate for us. It really will help to expand what we're able to do. So our offices, worldwide that are focused on sales will be able to introduce business to this platform via our Australian office. So it's, for us, I think it's a win-win situation.
Okay, so the specific partnership is with BMFN Australia,
right.
But in your opinion, what would the scope be for Dukascopy Bank to partner with other branches in the future?
If you look at the structure that we have our regulated entities are out of Bulgaria, Australia, New Zealand, and the UK and Russia. So it's really, from those are the entities. I don't see that it's necessary to house it with any one of those in addition to Australia. So for Australia, it's any one of our sales staff anywhere in the world can introduce business to Australia. So I think for now we'll leave it there. It's not, our sales staff is not obligated to introduce to any one specific environment. So I think you'll see more of us putting it out there as far as the internet goes. And I think all of our sales staff will be happy to have what I think is really a great product. We're at the point I've had operational people here to learn the back end of it. We've definitely got some web work to do because the amount of additional marketing tools that Dukascopy makes available is fantastic, and we need to integrate that into our website. I think we'll push that out to our other websites, so it'll, Dukas will be the back end of quite a bit of what we're doing. The next part is sales. So part of the partnership is Dukas will actually be sending staff to our office in China to start with to train them on the platform and how to best integrate it into their sales routine. So it's a win-win, I believe, for us. And we'll be selling it from anywhere we can. I was just in Latin America with Luis, who's your head of institutional sales, and our two of our salesmen from Mexico were down, and they will handle the entire Latin American region, and so we'll be training them also on the product. So it's not specific to the Australian market. We'll be selling it from everywhere.
Fantastic. Yeah. Borden, thank you very much for coming in today.
Ben, thank you very much.
And thank you, viewers, for watching. That's all we've got time for, but make sure you stay tuned to Dukascopy TV for more updates and exclusive interviews. But for now, goodbye.